All set and ready to go. Sherry's Home Heating Service starting gate has the field in tow. That's our cue to head back on upstairs. With the race call and the starting field, here is Vance Cameron.
Windermere Johnny, Mike's Pride, Dylan's Mustang, Positive Art, Old Buck Rising Fella, Montana Ben, post time. They're off and pacing, Positive Art leaving on the rail, Windermere Johnny, Old Buck, and farther out into the turn, Rising Fella. Up the rail into fifth is Dylan's Mustang. Back into sixth is Mike's Pride, and the trailer, Montana Ben, got fancy stepping on the turn. Going to the back stretch on route to the opening quarter, the leader, Windermere Johnny. Now second, Positive Art, third up the rail. That's Dylan's Mustang. Old Buck took a seat fourth. Rising Fella got backed up fifth. Sixth is Mike's Pride, and Montana Ben finding a better stride seventh. 28 and 4 was the quarter mile. They move over to the 3/8 pole, and on the front end, that's Windermere Johnny and Gary Chappell carving out the fractions. Positive Arts in the 2-hole, racing from third. That's Dylan's Mustang. Old Buck at the rail fourth. There goes Rising Fella. Moving up fifth. Then in sixth, Mike's Pride, a gapped out trailer, is Montana Ben. They arrive at that opening half mile, led by Windermere Johnny in 59 and 2. From the outside, Rising Fella now second. Third up the rail, Positive Art. Old Buck is second over fourth. Then in fifth, Dylan's Mustang. On the outside, sixth. That's Mike's Pride and Montana Ben in the backfield. 3/4 the next station. Windermere Johnny is still the leader, and Rising Fella gets under some heavy urging second. Racing third up the rail, Positive Art right there in the pocket. 3/4 and 130. And 1/5. They move over to the 7/8 next. On the front end, the leader still Windermere Johnny. From the outside, Rising Fella. Old Buck on the far outside coming late. Positive Art up the inside. Old Buck in deep stretch will win for Bob McGinnis. Second is Positive Art. Windermere Johnny held on to be third. Time for the mile, 2 minutes. 3/5.
Well, your unofficial results here, 5, 4, 1, and 6. Backstretch beat, yeah, 5 for 5 on the openers here this afternoon. You would have been following along those plays today. You would have had yourself $500. We'll have to see if the replay is coming up here. Old Buck is going to come at them through the stretch. It was a winner last time out, as we mentioned there, by a nose, and he had a better journey here today. Bob McGinnis kept him out of the flow here a little earlier, and was able to get through the stretch here with Old Buck, be able to track it down through the stretch. There they are. So you're coming in, you get a look at Windermere Johnny, who did all the fraction setting there from Chappell, and the inside horse there, that's Positive Art, and Kenny Arsenault coming at it through the stretch. But Old Buck all alone through the stretch to win it in Summerside.
Old Buck going to the fifth race winner's circle. Bay pacing gelding 3 by Ameripan Gigolo. From the Intrepid Sealster White Sand Whisper. On McKenney Way to Summerside, trained by Alan McDonald. Bob McGinnis in the driver's seat for the win. The mile was 2 minutes and 3/5. Old Buck in the fifth. Here's the official results in race 5. Windermere Johnny 3rd, Mike's Pride 6th, Dylan's Mustang 5th. Positive Art was 2nd. Old Buck the race winner. Rising Fella 4th. Montana Ben was 7th, 28-4, 59-2. 130-1 and the mile 2 minutes 3/5. In review, it's 3-6-5, 2-1-4-7. Old Buck paid $8.50 to win. The Exactor $31.10. Triactor $269. Superfecta $105.73.